Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game American League wild card playoff between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. Up next for Minnesota, Joe Mauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Miguel Sano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. 1-1, here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. At the plate, King, slugger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, King, slugger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And just one batter in, the Twins will have to handle a threat on the base pass. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's running. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, and the runner back. Runners are at first and third with none out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting fourth, catcher.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
On the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A tag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Here's big Aaron Judge, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's ball 2 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
A shot down the first baseline. 3 runs already home here. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Hit hard towards the hole, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Designated hitter, Logan
The next twin up, Logan Morrison. Previous history with Luis Severino. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Morrison, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Max Kepler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Now batting, Ronald Torreyes. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Castro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Torreyes is retired, and there's one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hit to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting ninth, third baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Castro moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Byron Buxton now. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1-1 to Jason Castro. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here. Digging in to try it again. King, slugger. Will lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar is up with it, and there's 1 down now. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. One out, nobody on. Softly hit here to the left side. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Stepping in now, Gregorius.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Now here it comes. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch. Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Pitch out, nothing doing. Gregorius leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 3-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
3-2 full count. Swing and a line drive. Foul. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another one sent foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High and deep to right. Judge looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot for Joe Mauer. And the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
In now, Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Gardner's after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Sano stands at first with 1 out. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, right fielder,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. Two runs on just 1 hit and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Twins 2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronald.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Torreyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. A ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
One and one, here it is, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Jason Castro will be next. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Gardner. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner's after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 3-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Romine. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. Kepler's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box, Brandon Drury 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. Drury is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
First baseman, number 25.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, King, Slugger, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he is tagged out. So here's Joe Mauer. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
No better way to minimize